Hello, everybody. We're joined by volunteer guard, junior guard Josiah-Jordan James. We're going to open it up to questions. Wes and then Grant.
Yeah, Josiah, I know that y'all probably would have wanted to play better tonight, but you got the win. I mean, how did you feel like about the performance overall? I know you obviously scored 23 points, but how did you feel about the team's performance overall?
I feel like we responded well after halftime. We were giving them too many open looks. They were getting whatever they wanted in the first half. And so point of emphasis going into halftime was just being ourselves on defense. And I give a lot of credit to them. They got us spaced out. They got a lot of back cuts, a lot of drives to the rim. And so, I mean, we definitely would have wanted to play well, a lot better. But, I mean, you get the job done on the road. It's not easy to do. And thankfully, we were able to come here and get the win.
How big was the rim looking for those, I don't know what it was, a 3 or 4 minute stretch there where you scored 11 points?
Well, I don't have superpowers, so the rim, it stayed virtually the same. Nothing really changed with the rim. My hands just, I mean, I kind of felt it in my heart that the balls were going in. But yeah, the rim, it didn't move or change in any way, but it felt good. The shots felt good coming out of my hand.
You driving or am I driving?
You got it. I don't know his name.
All right. Well, then go to Trey, David, and Rob.
Thanks, Josiah, for letting us know you don't have Avengers powers. Hey, tonight also, what Georgia was kind of doing on defense for you guys to find those open looks in the paint, even from behind the perimeter. What was it about that first 6 minutes of the second half where you guys came out with that mentality just to get to the basket?
Yeah, I felt like we felt as a team that we were just kind of settling too much, and that if we got the ball moving, we knew that we can get what we wanted, and to just not settle because we weren't shooting a really good percentage at halftime, and so we tried to get shots closer to the rim, and so was the point of emphasis on offense coming out of halftime, and so that's what we tried to do.
Josiah, when you had that run where you hit the 3 threes, that 11-0 run, the middle three, if I can take you back to that, that's the one where you were in the corner and were left all alone. And what is it like when you've got that much time to think about a shot?
It's weird because I mean when you're working out, you don't practice shots like that because you don't think they'll ever come that easy. And so I just tried to take an extra couple of seconds to gather myself and do my regular routine and my form. And so and I had people behind me heckling me and yelling, screaming like normal, like it is on the road. But yeah, I mean, it's weird when you have that much time and space to get a shot off. And so sometimes it throws off your rhythm.
Hey, Josiah, you scored, I mean, you hit a couple threes tonight, hit 3 threes, but you got your points in a variety of ways. Has that been kind of a point of emphasis for you? How aggressive have you been in seeking to score in the mid-range at the bucket where you got the and one tonight? Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to shoot 100% from behind the line. Nobody will. So, I mean, just trying to be a 3-level scorer. Not really, I felt like sometimes I settled too much, staying behind the line and shooting 3-point shots. And so I've really tried to, and my teammates and my coaches have made a point of emphasis just to be in attack mode and not just settle, because that's, I mean, if I shoot a bunch of threes, I feel like that's playing to the defensive advantage. And so I just try to get downhill and try to get to my pull-up that I've been working on and try to get easy shots to the rim as well.
Wes and Reese.
Yeah, Josiah, is there really anything you or anyone else on the team can sort of say to Zakai right now, or do you just kind of, put your arm around the guy and say it's going to be all right? Because that's, I mean, obviously he's a tough kid. Everyone knows that, but what can you do for him right now?
I mean, my thing is, if he wants to talk about it, we can talk about it. I try to, I know it's on his mind a lot, and so I try to keep him distracted, try to, just go on with life as normal. But I mean, it's really hard for him. It's hard for all of us because we feel for him, and it's just really, really tragic what happened to him and his family. But yeah, I mean, we just put our arm around him, know that we're here for him, and that it's all. I mean, even though it doesn't make sense, everything happens for a reason, and it's all a part of God's plan. And so we just try to preach that message to him. And I mean, it's really just tragic. But we're here for him for sure.
Josiah, at the beginning of the season, you told us you still had confidence in your jump shot, even when you were slumping a bit there. How much better does it feel that now you can point to something and say, hey, I've told you all along, I've had confidence in my jump shot. This is the proof.
I mean, it feels good. I give a lot of credit to my teammates and coaches because there was a time where I was definitely doubting myself. But I mean, my teammates and coaches stayed on me. They kept pushing me, kept me confident, and they didn't let me hold my head down. And so I give all the credit to them and my coaches and managers for constantly staying in the gym with me, practicing the shots that you see me making now.
Finish up with Grant.
Josiah, it felt like a long year since last March, waiting to get back to this spot to get another opportunity after the way last year.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming for sure. And I mean, I feel like I said in the interview after Oregon State, everything happens for a reason. And I feel like this season we responded pretty well after that tough loss. We still have a lot of ways to grow. We're trying to do that each and every day. But I think that I hope that we'll be playing our best basketball when the time comes in tournament time. I know we have one more regular season game, but yeah, it's definitely been a long time coming since that loss to Oregon State.
All right. Thank you, Josiah.
Thanks,
Thanks.
Josiah.